Kenya and Cameroon are set to face off twice in 4 days during the 2025 Africa Cup of Nations qualifiers, but can Harambee Stars defy indomitable Lions' favorable statistics? So welcome back to AFCON Football, Kenya's biggest football channel, and today we're going to be focusing on an article by Pulse Sports, and the title is Cameroon versus Kenya, the stats that should worry Harambee Stars. And so first of all, we should know that Harambee Stars coach Engin has expressed confidence of getting a positive result against Cameroon, but the numbers suggest it will not be an easy tie. So remember that we faced Cameroon twice, home and away, but our game is going to be played in Kampala because of the lack of stadiums, and that will be played 3 days after the first game, and this is for the 2025 African Cup of Nations qualifiers. It's a double header, and so we don't even know. When he says expressed confidence of getting a positive result, we're not sure if it's for the home game or away, but it's crazy. I personally believe that we are going to lose the first game. That one, I think we're going to lose away from home. But then again, there's been a lot of stuff happening with the Cameroon team. They've not been doing too well. We'll talk about that later. But yes, but anyway, this is actually a key stat that we should be looking at, especially going into this fixture, is that the head-to-head meetings against the indomitable Lions are skewed in the West African nation's favor, which points to a tough task ahead for Firat's men. In all 8 meetings, Cameroon are undefeated against Kenya, having won 4 with the others ending in draws. So when he says a positive result, I mean, that's a point. I generally don't see Cameroon dropping all points. if anything, I think from this double header, the best case scenario is that they end up with 4 points, and us will take 1 point. So just to go further on this, the two teams last faced off 14 years ago when Cameroon recorded a 3-1 win in a friendly match in January 2010. That's coming after back-to-back 1-1 and 0-0 draws in AFCON Qualifiers in July and February 1997. And just to add actually on the history and everything, the first meeting between the two teams took place in February 1972 when Cameroon won 2-1, and they followed it up with a 3-1 win in July 1984. Harambee Stars would force a 3-3 draw in the 1987 All-African Games before a goalless stalemate in an AFCON qualifier the following year before Cameroon won 2-0 in 1990. And see, this is actually the point that I was talking about, and I think that if we can capitalize on it, we could win or draw at least, because Cameroon is a really strong side. They actually say that Cameroon boasts a star-studded squad but have not impressed in their recent matches, winning 2 of their last 5 games, and so this is something that we should capitalize on. So yes, as per shooting this video, Zimbabwe were actually beating Namibia 1-0, and this takes them top of Group J with 5 points, and Kenya and Cameroon both have 4 points because they've won 1 match and drawn the other. So the significance of these 2 fixtures is very key. We're trying to highlight that. That's 6 points in the balance, taking them to 10 points. So that's how significant this is when it comes to the 2025 African Cup of Nations qualifiers. So yes, that's pretty much it for today's article. Not a lengthy one, but I do love the content produced by Pulse Sports Kenya. And once again, it is Cameroon versus Kenya, the stars that should worry Harambee Stars. And a key one is the fact that Cameroon have never lost to Kenya. And so it'll be interesting how these 2 fixtures will go. Do make sure to check out our other social media platforms at AFCON Football. Do like this video and remember to subscribe to Kenya's biggest football channel. For more of these type of videos and our Kenya national teams, do make sure to click the playlist. And as always, support Kenyan football. We out.